Hey guys, I'm going to show y'all some of the beauty of Denny corn. This is it standing here in this part of the field. It's about 12 to 14 feet tall. Here's the other side of the field. We're going to be going down here in just a minute. We're going to go in and look at it and kind of give you an idea about this, about what it looks like when you get up close. Some of the ears that's forming on it, but it's looking real good in the field down here. Okay guys, this is what it's like to walk up to a field of Denny corn. It's almost breathtaking. You can see the ears hanging on the stalks there. We're going to walk into here and take a little bit of a look and kind of see how things look in here. We're walking into the corn. I'm reaching up. I can barely, if I can get my arms up, I get my camera, I can barely reach the top of the ears here. I can reach 8 foot and the top of that ear is 8 feet high. As I look around, you can see my hand, as I look around, the stalks are way up yonder. That's probably 14 to 16 feet high. And the ears, there's an ear right there. I'm reaching up, my arm can barely make it up there if I stand on my tiptoes. I can barely make it up to the corn. So the corn is like 8 feet. If I come down, you see these stalks. They look like trees. So this thing of spacing them way apart every 24 inches. I mean, I'll show you. I'll go back up. Trying to take my time where I don't lose my focus. You know, we're up there. That stalk right there, that ear of corn is a good 8 foot. And we're just going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Keep going. Wow, it's another 6 or 7 feet up to the tops, and I'm going to even keep going here. And you'll notice this one here is probably a good 16, maybe 14 to 16 feet, somewhere in that area. It's way up yonder, that's all I know. But, yeah, when you walk into a field of Denny corn, it's just breathtaking. It's like going into a forest. You look down through yonder, and yeah, the wind. We had a little bit of a micro burst here the other day in one of our wind storms, and it blew a couple of stalks down and kind of twisted them up, but hey, it's not bad. I mean, here's one right here that it got kind of bowed down in here, and of course it's reaching back up for the sun, you know, and you know, the thing about it is here's some corn here that's probably 12 feet tall. Hadn't even tasseled yet. It's still got to tassel. But, you know, I come around and then you go up and here's some like way up yonder. They're like 14 feet up there. And this one here, like reach it. There's an ear right there. It's a pretty good ear. I mean, you know, probably at this point it's probably, I don't know, 14 inches long maybe. 12, 14, but there, it probably won't be long. We will be harvesting some corn to eat here. I'll walk on down in the cornfield here a little bit further. Kind of, well, here's a low ear right here. Here's one here about 6 feet off the ground. I can reach this one pretty easy. It's starting to tossle out pretty good. I hope we had a whole week of rain last week. We've had like 3 days that there's been no rain, but then we've got 5 more days of rain coming. I'm hoping it doesn't affect the pollination of this, you know, because it seems like we always get this rain right at the wrong times. But you look at this ear here now. If I can reach up there, if I can get my hand that high, get up there. Yeah, look at the size of this. The size of that ear. Talk about pretty ears of corn. Wow. And if I come over, you know, there's another ear right here, and then you go, it's got to go, hang on, lean back that far. Yeah, way up yonder. Just you look down through yonder, you know, you see ears forming on it. If we can just keep the raccoons out, I got, probably fixing to have to start setting my traps back. Seeing if we can, here, look at them. Look how tall that stuff is. It almost reminds me of sorghum. It's so tall. It's It's way up there. You see the tops of the trees in the background back yonder. I know that it's not as tall as the trees are, but those trees are about 40 feet tall. But the corn, the angle I'm looking at, makes the corn look like it's real tall that way. But you come across and then go way up here to these. Look, 16 feet up yonder probably. Wow. Come back down. But look at the size of this. The size of some of these stalks. I can reach my hand up here in my hand. Look at the size. They're like trees. Wow. Some pretty corn, y'all. Let's see if I can get back. I gotta get back up to the smokehouse. We got stuff smoking. And we look across. Of course, I got the whole field over here on this side. Looking at it. And when you look down through here, you have to look way up. Tops of that corn's way up yonder. So we're going to mow a few more strips down through here because I don't like the grass to get out of line. I like to keep everything mowed nice and clean. So I'm going to get back to mowing and then get back up and check the bacon we got smoking.